Hi, my name is Joel Matthew, UR15CS177. I'm a student of Carnegie University, and today I'm going to be explaining one of my lab programs from Data Structures Lab, which is array implementation of queue, in which I will have to perform the following operations on the queue, which is inserting a node, deleting a node, and displaying the queue. So as we all know, queue is a FIFO data structure, which means first in, first out. The operations are done on a first come, first serve basis. So first I have created a header file I have stream and using namespace std for the input and output. I have declared global variables front1, real1 and initialize them to -1 and I and an array q and also max size. So let's start with the main function. So in the main function I have declared two integer type variables, user and data, and also created a character type variable y, which is initialized to y ch, and the user is asked to enter the choice of operation. So using switch case I have implemented each of the choices. So if the user enters case 1 for inserting the node, means the user is asked to insert an element, enter an element. So the control goes to the insertion function, which is over here. So first the function check, inside the function we have an if else condition. So in the if condition I have placed another function which will check if the queue is full. So first in the we'll go to the is full function. So in here again, using if case I have checked whether rear is equal to max -1. So if it is true, then it returns the value 1, and if not, 0 is returned. So if the queue is full, then this statement is displayed, and if not, the else statement is executed. So in q plus plus rear one, the in that position we store the value entered by the user, and here we show the value entered by the user. So let's go back to the main function, and in case 2 we have deleting a node, so we call the function deletion. So when we come here, using if else, I check whether the queue is empty. So we have another function is empty function to check whether the queue is empty. So if the queue is empty, then front is equal to rear. So if that's true, then 1 is actually returned, and if not, then 0 is returned. So if the queue is not empty, then the front is incremented, and we show the element which is being deleted. So the next case is of course displaying the queue. So here we have the display function. So first we check whether front is equal to rear. If true, if that's true, then the queue is empty, or else we one by one again and again we display all the queue elements using for loop. So the condition given is I is equal to front 1 plus 1, and this is the condition. In this case means I should be less than or equal to rear 1, and I is incremented. So here we actually display all the queue elements. So if any of the choices entered by the user is wrong, then the default function is default case is executed, which is invalid choice. So and using do while loop, we can again and again execute the program as many times the user wishes to. So let's run the program. So as you can see, the user is asked to enter his choice. So let's first insert an element. Let's insert 12. So 12 is inserted, and let's continue. Let's insert another element, and now we have inserted 13. So let's try again. and let's display the queue. And as you can see, the first element which I inserted 12 is shown first, followed by the next element which is 13. So let's continue the operation. Let's try deleting a node, and as you can see, the first element which entered the queue is deleted now, which was 12. Now let's again display the queue, and as you can see, only 13 is left inside the queue. So do you want to continue? No. Thank you for listening to my program.